Ricky Rossi there, sprinting up pit lane to offer a helping hand to Maverick Vinales. The man who's come to the rescue here, potentially of the factory Aprilia's pole hopes. Has that cost Vinales pole position here in France? He's the man who sits. Device, what's going on here with Vinales?
I don't think so.
It's been swamped by mechanics.
Yeah, it looks more responding. You see what I mean? They've started it, but it won't. The pit lane limiter wouldn't come off, or something like that. I see he's trying to rev it.
Yeah, with their factory team, and particularly with the crypto data R&F team, and Miguel Oliviera's look for start out to improve on that 131.120. Is that going to deny Vinales by the GP pole? That may well still be the case, but late drama here for Vinales.
Putting there, taking the tyres out of that bike, putting it in another one, and I hope to get him out there, hopefully.
But he was really good in the first sector, was the Italian. He was potentially threatening top spot. He has just a little bit of a run wide. Here is the factory Aprilia hopes at the moment. And that is fast. That is really fast. And that's going to bring out the yellow flags. His teammate Maverick Vinales will not have seen that. And with the yellow flags coming out, that may well have such a fast crash. That's one of the fastest crashes of the season that you can have here. Our first concerns are obviously for the welfare of Aleix Espargaro, because
watching Marc how he gets on the throttle and turns the bike.
Potentially a couple of rides that have lost laps. Just coming into this first sector now, then this will not be. So I talk us through this one because this was quick.
Oh, that's really early on. The front is gone kilometers an hour when he's bailed off.
Yeah, he's going to have a few friction burns on his in 2023 for the Spanish rider, although the best possible news, the best outcome is that we saw him hop over the sort of slid his back for a good part of that crash. He must have gone trap now then. Jorge Martin and Marc Marquez, look at the advantage that Marquez has here. Martin coming now into the second gear, turn 12, through the 2023. Through record when he comes. Is he on course to record yet another pole position of the weekend so far? A 1:37.63. Marquez on in the Dunlop chicane, so there's nothing better coming from him.
No, he bailed out on purpose, didn't bother.
Three machine of Augusto Fernandez, who excelled in the earlier Q1 session. Miller in the way of Maverick Vinales, because we have an all-Spanish front row right now. Marquez has it. Martin's second out on pole here. He does. He goes up into second. He's on the front row. He'll see our timing screens. It looks like for the second time this season and for pre-career, 30-year-old Marc Marquez looks like he's going to be starting on pole position. The only man that's so good in the final sector. Here comes Jorge Martin. He's got 2/10 to Martin trying to hold on to a place on the front row. What about Bagnaia? He's taking it in. That has delivered a late knockout blow to Marc Marquez. That's what that was. High drama throughout. And this man makes it 2-pole. Marquez back with a bang, just as we knew it would be. He's on the front row. And Luca Marini in third place on the front row. Miller then takes fourth. Martin's fifth. 2-0 when he couldn't complete a second stint with his bike failing him at the end of pit lane. France, it's all set up, it's all geared up, the stage is set for an action. That was side. That's why we love MotoGP, mate.
Yeah. Pecco, I went explained it with confidence. He knew what the problem was. Gave me confidence knowing Marc's job today. Unreal. There's no other Hondas in Q2.
Realisation that he's on the front row. He'll have taken that pre-session, but there was no stopping one man. He's the world champion. Let's hear from Davide with Jack.
Yeah, thank you. Nearly getting run over by Maverick Vinales. Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you, I owe you one. Pecco, brilliant lap, once again proving why he's the winner.
Fast split, but that's because he's a bit afraid about...
Shark Grand Prix France poleman Pecco Bagnaia, the 26-year-old Italian, was on 21 after the pressure exerted on him from enea Bastinanini. 20th career pole, 13th in MotoGP.